most delightful month of the year. Hello, everybody. My penis is 3-inch minimum. 2 references there. Well, a reference size, yeah, 3 inches, and a Stranger Thing. Anyways, terrible jokes. Terrible life. I'm gonna kill myself with a knife. Oh, can't wait to do that. Anyways, sorry for these weird-ass, cringy-ass, booty-ass jokes. Today we have a video that I kind of looked at like a year ago and went, no, I haven't read many Goosebumps books. I haven't read a lot. I haven't had too many. I haven't read any. I mean, I've read a lot back then, but a lot more now. Back on my reading, I'm reading Welcome to Camp Nightmare finally, and my friend Slappy, so might be a little biographical. Anyways, primarily, now, a year ago I looked at this idea and went, yeah, that's stupid. Now I'm going, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a cool and actually pretty cool idea, like, pretty cool, man. So they were doing the top 5 Goosebumps main characters, or heroes as I'm going to call them in the title. Like, oh, they're the main kids, the teenagers. So, these are just the main characters of the stories and how iconic they are. A lot of these are early on in the series, so I think you might have saw that coming, because I think you know at least 2 of them that are going to be on this list. Yeah. Anyways, let's start off with number 5. Greg Banks from Say Cheese and Die. So, Say Cheese and Die is a good book. I actually love it. I don't like the sequel. Not that much. Not overly bad. I hate the episode a lot more than the book. But the book, I'm not a big fan of it. It's okay. It's just there. I felt like it was cool, though. And it has a lot of cool merchandise. I mean, the book cover is top tier. Like, that is some of the best. Because I personally think skeletons are awesome. That's why I have them for Halloween at my house every year. And, enough with the book cover and stuff, and the book in general. Let's get to, gotta read the name here, Greg Banks. So, he's iconic. I mean, when I think of him, I think of the TV show version, which is Ryan Gosling, or whatever the fuck you pronounce his name. I don't even know who that is like that much, because I actually don't watch more movies. I probably should. Like, I got bored halfway watching The Terminator, so I'm bored. I'm done. Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator. I got bored. I'm sorry. I can't. And I have a Terminator video coming up in, like, a few months, so. Terminator. Not like full-length, short. I meant like a short. The Squirminator. That's coming up. Eventually. I'm not sure what season. Probably season 10. I don't know. Anyways. All in all, yeah. Greg Banks is iconic, and I think y'all can agree with that. He actually made Say Cheese and Die, and that's why he came back in the sequel. That's when it makes sense. And it just feels better with him. Like, I think that he would have made the sequel. Well, if he wasn't in the sequel, it would have made him way worse. I'm not talking about the TV show, I'm talking about the book. He wasn't in the sequel. Ryan Gosling, or however the fuck you pronounce his name, I don't know. He wasn't in there. It was some other kid. But they do look alike, though. I see similarities. I think there might have been a wig. My apologies. Anyways, yeah, I think y'all can pretty much agree with that. Now, here's where we got really iconic. Jumping straight up. Like jumping jelly beans. We have, over the book, you remember that last name. Doesn't say it on the back. Amy Kramer. Amy Kramer from 1992. This is like the latest book of these, like in the original 62, because these are all like original 62s. When I say like top 5 Goosebumps Heroes, I'm talking about the originals and the coolest from the originals. Like the new ones today, they just don't hold up. I mean, I think Judy was pretty cool in Judy and the Beast, but just as me though. So Amy Kramer, or Kramer, whatever, I'm gonna say Kramer. Amy Kramer and Nyland May too. Now, she made the book the book. She makes the episode. Whoever the fuck did her. I think she's a great character. And she just really... I don't know how to describe it. She makes the book better. Because, honestly, some Goosebumps books are actually ruined by a bad main character. So far, Welcome to Camp Nightmare, that this is primarily, as I'm reading it, this guy might be, like, in the top 10 at least. Or the fuck the name character's name. I haven't read it in a few days. Kind of put the book down for a bit. But, yeah, so far he's, like, a top 10. But nowadays, I don't think the main character's, like, anything special. I do think the few exceptions are the few rare, well, not super rare, but those once in a while occasions where the main character is actually really enjoyable. Like Judy from Judy and the Beast, in my opinion, is enjoyable. The main characters, haven't read that book in a little bit. Diary of a Dummy, main characters in that one are pretty interesting. I actually really like them. And, trying to think of a few more examples. Not many more I can think of. Yeah. The Haunter and Zombie Halloween. Yeah. But those aren't like extremely rare. I think that they aren't terrible nowadays, but this is a great example of a good character. Good characters make the Goosebumps books. On to the next. Iconic was in the Goosebumps movie. Hannah from The Ghost Next Door. I can't remember her last name. It doesn't really say it on here. I couldn't find it. I'm scared for the book. Like I haven't picked this thing up to read it in like over 2 years now. I read it in elementary school. It's a good one. Really good one. Top 20, I think, probably top 20. It was like definitely up there. Episode. No one talks about it, but it's a masterpiece. In my opinion, I think that is a beautiful episode. And I love it. When I binge a series, whenever I decide, okay, I want to watch a few Goosebumps episodes, I'm always like, oh, I kind of want to watch that one because it's fucking good. Now, we're not talking about the episode. We're talking about the character. The thing I like is that the twist makes her even more cool. She is the ghost next door. And you find that out, like, halfway through the book. Like, that just makes it cooler. Like, you know she is, like, the ghost next door. Or at least I think you knew. Haven't read it in 2 years, but from what I can remember, yeah. She is the ghost next door, obviously. I mean, I know the twist. I know every book. I know what... Yeah. Anyways, so I think it really makes her cool that she is a ghost. And, like, we've never had, like, a main character be, a ghoul or whatever you want to say. A ghost. Besides, well, except for Detective Graveyard Ghouls. Go read that. Wasn't zombies, but it was still... Oh, Crombie's ass. Anyways, Hannah just made the book. And she made this Goosebumps book really good. She actually, like, carries the book. Same with the other kid. I think he's cool. Whatever the hell his name was. But not as cool as Hannah. Anyways, now we're getting on to the top 2. So, this was a tough one. I couldn't choose who was better. Like, it took me a little bit. Like, okay, who's better? They've been in a few sequels. They are iconic. Their name sticks out. There's the first 2 that you more than likely think of when you think of Goosebumps main characters. If you've read the book series or whatever. So, essentially, the 2, like, the all-time best. Like, undeniable. Starting with number 2, Evan Ross from Monster Blood, Monster Blood 2, Monster Blood 3, Monster Blood 4. Don't think it was in Monster Blood is Back. No. Monster Blood Practice. No, hell no. Oh, and he was in Return to Horrorland just for, a cameo or whatever. So, yeah. Evan Ross has been in at least 5 books from what I know. From what I know. Maybe 6 if you count the episode book. Well, yeah. From Goosebumps Presents. I call them episode books, but I should just start calling Goosebumps Presents. Like, fucking idiot. Anyways, we all know him. Do I have to explain? He's been in so many sequels. He's just a staple. He was in the Goosebumps Ghost in the Graveyard board game. I actually played. That was pretty fun. I would play it again, but I haven't played it in about a year. I hate my life. Anyways, Evan Ross, he just really makes the Monster Book books iconic, and you just don't forget his name. Like, after you're done reading them, you're like, man, I like Evan Ross. Oh, Monster Book free? Wonder if he's in that one. No shit, he's in that one. Unless you read Monster Book 4 before Monster Book free. Fucking idiot. Or Monster Book 2 before Monster Book 1. Or Monster Book 3 before any of the Monster Books. So you fucking idiot. I read them in order. I'm a good boy. Haven't read Monster Book in a while. Barely read. Had like a very skim memory of Monster Book 4. But we'll shut up about that. Evan Ross makes the Monster Blood franchise the Monster Blood franchise. When you think of Monster Blood, you first think of Monster Blood and you go, Evan Ross, man. Dude, that dude is awesome. He would look good in an afro. Him in an afro. Anyways, number 1. Now, thinking here, it's been a hot minute since I've read these books. They were in that one, but they weren't the main character in the second one, but they were one of the main characters. Third one, which was in Horrorland, one of the Horrorland books. Then the Wanted one. And 4 books total. And a canceled one, but for Goosebumps Gold. And from that point, I think I got them all. The Haunted Mask with Carly Beth. When you think of the Haunted Mask, you automatically know who we're talking about here. Like, who is the fucking wearer of the Haunted Mask? Carly Beth. She is iconic. And we need more spotlight for these characters. Like, Hannah got spotlight in this movie. How about we get some Carly Beth in there, bitch? Maybe, some Evan Ross. And, those two don't really require it, but, these top 3, really require it. And especially Carly Beth. Iconic. Too iconic for its own good. Well, not for its own good. I mean, it's better. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, she's been in 4 books. Haunted Mask 2, Haunted Mask Lives. Or no, she was probably gonna be in that one. That was canceled from Goosebumps Gold. There's a whole video of that on my channel. Meant to say, Scream with the Haunted Mask, and Wanted the Haunted Mask, if I'm correct, she was in that, but I'm not quite sure. I might be wrong, I might be right. I haven't read that in a while. Like I said, I read that like a year ago. Like, very thin memory of some of these books, but I just know the basic plot, and I know how good they were. Okay, I don't have the best memory. Do we have the original 62? Anyways, a terrible joke. I hope this is, agreeable, for the most part, on my rankings for the top 5 Goosebumps heroes, or main characters, but I'm just going to call them heroes, because they're heroes in my life, and I need them. Now, I do think that there are probably more out there that might top, at least, well, no one ever going to top Hannah, okay? But probably not only them 2, and this one. I mean, I'm reading a few worthy, I'm about to read a few worthy contenders soon. Like, trying to think of a few, well, primarily Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Apparently, it's like one of the top 10 best Goosebumps books of all time. I'll do a re-ranking of the original 62 when I've, totally read them all. Maybe I might not. I'll probably do a top 10. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.